I'm wondering if you ever reached out to Ringo.
He said, "You must be joking. I've come this far, ... and that was it.
And that,
you know,
yeah, it was
so,
over.
Well, he's on tour all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to.
A lot has happened since the last time I saw you.
Crypto.
Have you been playing music at all?
I play music at a pub.
You auditioned a lot of trepidatious drummers in the film. We
They
see
didn't
that.
seem that trepidatious.
Oh, is that right?
well, some of them were a bit shaky.
Yeah, but not as much as you'd think, given.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
And I mean, Paul seemed to be a big fan, so.
Yeah, it seemed to be.
But he's his own man, and Ringo's who he is, and so yeah.
Ringo
His
expressed
idol.
interest in not being interested.
Yeah, that's true. When you started doing this with Spinal Tap 41 years ago, documenting them, did you think at any point that you'd be shooting the likes of Elton John or Paul McCartney? I mean,
Well, I didn't know, but I certainly thought that I would be at some point, because I think that Spinal Tap has been underrated for a long time. And it's taken many years for the rock world to catch up to how brilliant they are. And now they're more than happy to play with them. But I think it's long overdue.
what about Dave Grohl? Did you ever reach out to?
I think they might have. I mean, this was not through us. We had people
Sure.
Right.
calling people.
Hope Faith, who was our de facto manager for this
Yeah,
particular.
don't have a list, but
No.
you do apparently.
Well, you were able to Zoom call with a fair amount of them.
So you think you might fill the bill?
I don't want to die.
We've only lost 11 or 12? 11 drummers.
Some of them, yeah. Some
to love.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
West
Drummers,
and
yeah.
Chad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you've, over the past 41 or so years, if you've seen Spinal Tap's influence live on in other major live acts like Taylor Swift or Lady Gaga.
I think when I see someone really reaching for the limits in any sense and finding a ceiling they'd like to break through in some way, I think it's partially inspired by people like us, if not others.
Yeah, I would say the opposite, but yeah, they're
Not sure
doing
what the
great
opposite
stuff.
would be.
Well, the opposite is nothing. But seeing Taylor Swift, I've never met her or seen her live, but seen on the video, and she's doing these huge shows, as Beyoncé is doing as well, big stadium shows. But I don't see a connection of any kind.
Well, Beyonce particularly seems to me to have picked up the baton of Big Bottom.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe.
I think
Yeah, I think so.
Think
From
so.
what I've seen, pictures that I've seen.
Spinal Tap was perhaps a major influence.
And
Makes sense.
I had a girlfriend once in London who had boots, pretty high boots. So,
But how would Taylor have known that she had these boots that you coveted?
I'm not saying I know how she would know that. I'm just saying she had high boots.
I'm not really following. I'm a bit tired, to be honest.
Yeah.
Look, you see a lot of bands, the Rolling Stones, these people in the 70s, 80s years old. You got Paul McCartney, you got Oasis back together again, and, all these bands. This is a band that lasts. A lot of people will say, it's their time is done. Never. They're never done. And so this is what I feel very proud about this, because I can show that these guys, and matter of fact, Derek talks specifically in the movie about a song that he wrote called Rockin' in the Urn. And that all it says is, it doesn't matter, even if you're dead, you keep going. Rock and roll is something that it just never dies.
Did you ever interview someone who's got that syndrome where they fall asleep?
Narcolepsy?
Narcolepsy.
I have not, no.
Yeah. Well, you might
start.
You have narcolepsy?
No, I might develop it at any
He's
time.
trying to catch it.
He's
Yeah.
tired.
I have to be honest, I do feel responsible for that. That feels a little personal.
No, don't do that, young man. Do not
Okay.
do that.
Don't put yourself in the center of the universe.
Were there any moments between the band that didn't make the final cut of this newer documentary? Anything that was maybe too raunchy or something?
No, I never worry about raunchy, because to me, sex sells. I mean, now they're older now, so they're all in their 70s. There's not as much activity as there was when they were young. But if there's any conflict or sexual activity, I put it right in there, because to me, that's what makes people interested in seeing the movie.
I got to ask on my way out, because I grew up with you guys, and specifically the lyric, "My baby fits me like a Flesh tuxedo, I love to sink her with my pink torpedo.
Correct.
Yes.
Had a major poetic influence on me as a musician.
At what age?
I bet you're a Robbie Burns fan too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
At what
Loved
age would you
Loved
say that happened?
Since I was a kid. I was born in '89, so that was 5 years after the movie came out.
Yeah.
Musician, what kind of musician?
I'm a percussionist. I play.
Oh, I thought you said musician.
That's
Do you know who Ray Cooper was? You know who Ray Cooper was?
Sure.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Do you
The
ever
greatest
have-
percussionist.
He's very good. Do you ever have that thing with that box that you sit on and play it?
Oh yeah, it starts with a C. I forgot. Yeah. I've never
I
owned.
have one at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sort of great.
You can buy it from him.
Well, no, it can't. I'm using it occasionally.
Using it for what?
Sitting.
You play guitar.
So?
Oh,
These two are at it again.
figured you could.
Sit on it with
Arguing
the-
about nothing.
Yeah.
I'm in a band that constantly is breaking apart and coming back together.
But the more we retreat into the music, the nicer things become. Not to be profound or anything, and it would be a first time for me. Stonehenge!